Hello, welcome to another spontaneous unplanned video, and this is because I have just received my fresh blood results. Those are my first blood results since I went vegan, and I've been vegan for more than 1.5 years so far. But before either, I never eaten too much meat. So honestly, I didn't expect any big changes in my blood results, yet I was very curious, especially in my cholesterol level, because I had been advised so many times by anti-vegans or carnivore diet promoters that I desperately need to raise my cholesterol. They were suggesting that for sure my cholesterol is too low, and when it drops down to 0, then for sure I will get back to eating meat. Let me show you as a proof one of such advices I had received from a very popular health influencer, Tristan, from Primal Edge Health channel. Let's see his advice.
Please stop doing this. Please stop putting yourself through this. Don't put your son through this. You're hurting yourself. You need cholesterol. You need animal foods.
I have much cholesterol.
You have much cholesterol. You need much more.
Okay, so Tristan diagnosed me as having too low cholesterol. What a genius he must be then, just by look. I don't know, maybe he judged by my aura that I have too low cholesterol, so he didn't need even to see my results. He just knows it because he's such a specialist. He's actually offering his health advice. This is what he's doing. This is what he's being paid for. Let's see specification of his channel, how he describes his online activity. Primal Edge Health provides a meeting ground for people looking to transform their lives using ketogenic and carnivore diet and lifestyle. Learn how to use animal-based nutrition. So he is suggesting he will teach you something. And I was taught by him individually. I received very exclusive, individual advice from him. So he will teach you how to use animal-based nutrition, the ketogenic and carnivore diets, whole unrefined ancestral foods, regenerative agriculture, and so on, and holistic lifestyle approach for health, vitality, and optimal performance. So I think that, yeah, for sure, following his advice, I can develop optimal performance because he's so professional. We will see whether his diagnosis was correct, whether his eye is so sharp that he can see my veins just via internet, and he diagnosed me correctly. Oh, okay. He diagnosed me as having too low cholesterol in my blood based only and solely on the fact that I've been vegan. So this is his knowledge about physiology, about nutrition, about health. He believes in a fairy tale who is completely unrelated with medicine, with reality, with science, that vegan diet can lower your cholesterol. Why he thinks so? I will tell you why. Because he has completely no clue what cholesterol is. What are the reasons for potential reasons for too high cholesterol or too low cholesterol? Probably, I'm sure he has no clue what are the functions of cholesterol, because, let's face it, there are no benefits and no functions of bloodstream cholesterol. Cholesterol does some job, but inside the tissues, not in the bloodstream. And the more you have cholesterol in your bloodstream, the less you have it in your tissues, and you are starving. Let's check my new cholesterol result and let's compare them with my former results from the time before I went vegan. So the previous results I found, they are pretty old. They are from 4.5 years ago, so rather old. But what's interesting, there is not any huge difference. So that means that removing completely cholesterol from my diet didn't affect too much my cholesterol levels in my bloodstream. But if affected at all, let's see in which direction. You see that this is professional website from Polish medical company. Of course, I don't share with you my personal details, but you see that I am in the patient's panel. I logged in and please take a look. Okay, this is in Polish, but I'm sure that you understand such words like cholesterol, because this is international. You will understand what HDL is and what LDL is. I mean, you will probably understand, because I don't expect Tristan to understand the difference. So you see, from my result from November 2016, my cholesterol level was slightly above norm. The norm is between 115 to 190, and my result is 194.5, so slightly above acceptable range. But I had very good ratio between HDL and LDL, which satisfied me in that time. Right now I'm not so happy, only because of good ratio, because I know that even high HDL level can be dangerous, because also any cholesterol can get oxidized and then cause very serious health problems. So I'd rather have my total cholesterol acceptable range. So now please take a look at my new results. My total cholesterol definitely raised. It's almost 200. So I am above norm. Not a lot, it's not very dangerous level. I don't think my doctor will react. Maybe she will suggest to cut a bit on calories, or maybe on total fat, daily fat. But I'm sure that the biggest problem is that I should lose some weight. This is probably the reason. And still we have a good ratio between HDL and LDL, although the previous result was better. Probably, I suppose that some years ago I used to spend a lot of time in Japan, and in that time I used to eat a lot of raw fish, fatty fish like chutoro, a lot of salmon and other fatty fish, so probably for that reason my HDL was even higher in that time. So now you can see how the guys like Tristan or Garland Farms, unrelated to reality, are, and how dangerous their propaganda can be for people who are taking seriously their health advice. They are advising the woman like me, whose true results are above. My cholesterol is too high, yet they advise me that I need more. I should eat bacon. I need more. They want to kill me in a short time. Do they want to kill you with such idiotic advice? Will you follow them only because you find this vegans, anti-vegans wars exciting? Maybe you sympathize with them more. Maybe you find Tristan sexy, he's well built, he's good looking, so maybe you think if you will kill yourself with eating more bacon, you will reach any level of satisfaction. What kind of satisfaction? Is dying young so satisfying? You see, his advice is idiotic. This guy has no clue about what he's saying. And this is really not the first time what I saw that, as I realized that those carnivore diet promoters have really no clue about what they are saying. Because let me remind you that I even had once a debate with carnivore YouTuber about cholesterol, and before debate about cholesterol, this person didn't even bother to check what cholesterol is. This person had no clue what cholesterol was, but yet she dared to warn me that my cholesterol is going to drop down to 0. And she said, once it does, I will get back to eating meat. Those are health and diet influencers, yet their knowledge about health is far, far behind any random housewife just once in a while switching on breakfast TV. I'm sure that any random housewife completely not interested in health or diets, just looking at me, she will rather judge that mid-age, rather chubby woman, rather higher chances to have high cholesterol level than low. But I'm sure that this person will give me way more professional advice, like, okay, you want to know, go to laboratory and make a test. This is the only reasonable advice. But no, Tristan and Garland Farms and other carnivore diet promoters prefer to live in their fairy tales. Doesn't matter how many victims they will involve, they will pull. So I just wanted to give you my final advice. If you're searching for truth, if you care about truth and not just fashion, never expect the truth to look attractive or sexy, have any shape, have any face. Please be open to find the truth from the mouth of maybe very unattractive, elder, very unhealthy looking doctor, maybe already standing above his grave, not caring at all about influencing you. Influencers care to influence you, so they try to sell themselves as attractive as they can be. But someone who knows the truth, he knows that this is your business to find out which is right, because this is your life. It will be you who will suffer or not, who will survive or not. The guy who has the good advice for you, he will not care. He doesn't need to look. It can be a pencil like this. So many times I've seen the criticism of Dr. Gregor that he doesn't look good. But please tell me, is scientist or any passionate professional person supposed to look healthy and good? I think true scientist or true passionate person doesn't even remember to sleep well, to eat enough, because they are passionate. I would never expect from a true doctor, from a person truly engaged or devoted to just anything, him to look impressively healthy, to be well built. But yet I would rather seek for the truth from this kind of source, not from bodybuilder. And just one more word about Garland Farms, because I rather focus on Tristan. Despite the fact I don't remember any particular video about cholesterol, probably he doesn't have, but there was a lot of discussion about cholesterol in his comment section, and he was also discussing a lot also with me about this issue, and he called me dangerous because I'm trying to share some true information with people. Just because I'm trying to inform people that the diet, the cholesterol from your diet will never reach your brain. So this is absolutely bullshit and propaganda when you hear that your brain needs you to eat bacon. No, people will never produce cholesterol for your brain. Your brain does it. And no cholesterol from your diet will ever reach and cross blood-brain barrier. And this is, I think, very important information I'm trying to share with people. And because of my attempt to probably save some people's life, maybe, if they follow my advice and if they try to check the facts by themselves. So for this reason I'm called dangerous. So there is no openness to discuss, to introduce arguments, to introduce facts. No, there is just propaganda. Anybody who is against our propaganda, saying any argument against our propaganda, meat propaganda, he is dangerous, he is enemy. This is the thinking of fanatics. This is very, very fanatic thinking. They are spreading propaganda, having nothing to do with truth. Be careful. And please also check my son's recent cholesterol result, because I have also published just short time ago. Here is a link to that video. Please check young vegan boy's cholesterol results. He's in his early 20s, so another person than me. Check how low his cholesterol is, also on vegan diet, after approximately 1.5 years of zero cholesterol in his diet. Thank you very much for your attention for today. Please stay with me. I am soon back with a wide range of topics, of course veganism related topics. See you soon. Thank you. Bye bye.